Hi, and welcome to Country Standard Time. I'm Bill Anderson.
And I'm Jody Miller.
Last time I hosted this show, I had to do it by myself. This is going to be a lot more fun.
Oh, thank you. It's going to be fun for me, too, because it's my first time to be on it.
It's fun to see you again.
Thank
Jody
you.
told me before the show she doesn't remember the last time we were together. I remember it very, very well, and it's quite a story. I'm going to tell it a little later on. We got a lot of great music.
Oh, yes. I'm looking forward to hearing
Did you know that Crystal Gayle's hair was as long as it is now in 1974?
Really?
Well, very close to it. Take a look at this video. Here's Crystal to get us going with the Patsy Cline classic called I Fall to Pieces. Welcome back into Country Standard Time. Whispering Bill and Myrna Joy Miller.
I shouldn't have told you.
I knew it anyway.
Oh, darn it. You knew it anyway. How'd you know?
Oh, listen, I've been hanging around doing this show and a radio
program. I changed my name from Myrna Joy to Jody. My name was Myrna Joy Miller, and I changed it to Jody so everybody would pronounce it, because they always call me Myrtle or Myra or something. And now I have the problem of spelling it wrong. So what are you going to do?
Spelling Jody wrong?
Yeah.
How do
they want
it
it with an I.
And you spell it?
With a Y.
With a Y. When you recorded Queen of the House, which of course was the answer to Roger's King of the Road, did everybody think Jody Miller was kin to Roger Miller?
Yes, but he had a great thing to say about that.
What was that?
No relations.
and you said?
You're crazy, boy. Which is true.
But I bet because of the Miller and the similarity in the song, a lot of people.
The first time I ever met him, as a matter of fact, was after the hit for me, The Queen of the House, and of course his hit with King of the Road. And he opened his arms to me and grabbed me and hugged me, and he said, well, we're supposed to be married. Let's act like it.
Did y'all do shows together and all?
Well, yes, we did a few shows, but not very many.
Did you write Queen of the House? Was it your idea?
Well, no, it was not my idea. It was Mary Taylor's idea. She is a songwriter. She lives in Kansas.
I know Mary. Yeah.
And she knows Roger very well. As a matter of fact, she and Roger were very good friends. And the way she tells it, she calls him on the phone and told him about the lyrics she wrote. And so then they had to get busy and find someone to record it, and I needed a song then.
I was going to say, back in those days, Mary was recording too, wasn't she?
She was recording on the same label as I was.
Why didn't
and
she
she had just released a single record, and her producer, Ken Nelson, he wasn't ready to have another release right away, and that song needed to be released right at that moment because of the King of the Road's rise on the charts and the timing. And everything. So at the time I had just gotten finished with the San Remo Festival in Italy, and I was about 9 months pregnant, and I was, you know, looking for material, and I didn't think I was going to be in the studio until the baby and everything, and they brought the song. I had a brand new producer, and he said, let's go in right now, and they had the song out in about a week after.
That's your biggest record?
My biggest record, yeah.
Well, I hope sometime during this week we'll play it, or if not, we'll get you to hum it. And,
let's do that. Yeah, I can snap my fingers just like Mary Taylor does.
You a Hank Jr. fan?
You bet.
Everybody's a Hank Jr. fan. Let's go to 1981. Here's Bo Cephas and Dixie on My Mind.
Oh, the stations up here, they don't sign off with Dixie. Where they do in Sweet Home Alabama. And the people here don't sip Jack Daniel's whiskey. Where they do in the Tennessee Mountain Land. Oh, I'd always heard a lot about the Bag Apple. So I thought I'd take a trip and see. But all I've seen so far is one big hassle. Wish I was camped down on the Okeechobee. Well, if this is the promised land, I've had all I can stand. I'm headed back below that Dixie line. Yeah, I just don't fit in, and I'll never come back again. And I'm busted here, and I got Dixie on my mind. Lord, I'm stuck up here, and I got Dixie on my mind. People never smile or say a word. They're all too busy trying to make an extra dime. Oh, I'd love to haul them all down around Spartanburg and show them how they raise hell in Carolina. All the things you know that I miss most of all. I need the freedom of the rivers and the pines. They don't do much hunting and fishing up here, you know. But I have met a few squirrels and a porcupine. Well, if this is the promised land, I've had all I can stand. Wish I was down in Birmingham tonight. No, I just don't fit in, and I'll never come back again. And I'm busted here, and I got Dixie on my mind. Lord, I'm stuck up here, got Dixie on my mind.
That was Hank Jr. and the Bama Band, which I just read. The Bama Band just signed with Capitol Records, so they'll be making their own records pretty soon.
Wow.
It's good.
Yeah.
Love it. Love
really
it.
good. Dixie on My Mind. Are you from, the old song, Are You From Dixie? You're not from Nashville. You don't live here.
I wish I had been, you know, because I was about half raised in California and in Oklahoma. But I love the South, you know. I love Dixie.
Where were you born?
I was born in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, you've been around.
Yeah, I've been around, honey.
And and live where now?
I live in Oklahoma, the town I was raised, Blanchard, Oklahoma.
Now, are you working full-time in the music business? Don't you have a ranch or raise
Listen, Bill,
horses
I'm just getting back in the business. I've been kind of back there kicking dust for about 10 years now. I got off the road in '80, and I'm just coming back now.
That's a great lead into this next song. Because it's called The Comeback.
Yeah, it sure is.
This is from the early 1960s, a very young sheriff. Here's Faron Young.
I was the world's champion lover to my baby, undefeated, and I treated baby right. I won every easy round against temptation, and I went straight home to baby every night. Then I met an old flame that I used to train with. She gave me knockout kisses to the mouth. Oh, when baby learned there'd been a main event in secret, Well, she counted 10 and throwed old Faron out. But I'll make a comeback. This ain't the end. This has been. Chap will be a champion again. I was punch drunk to cheat and lose my big bet. 'Cause the second time they're twice as hard to catch. That's why I'm in training now to ask forgiveness, getting in condition for my greatest match. I'm defending my claim to the title. I just can't lose. I got too much to win. And when I show her all the low blows are over, she'll say, champ, take off those gloves and come on in. That'll be my comeback. She'll kiss me and then this has been. Champ will be a champion again. That'll be my comeback. She'll kiss me and then this has been. Champ will be a champion again.
Help, somebody, Conlee, let's bring back the happy that we had before.
Our show is called Country Standard Time. I'm Bill Anderson.
And I'm Jody Miller.
Jody Miller. And it's
Jody.
It's great having you in
Thank
Nashville.
you. I love Nashville.
You said something earlier before we went on the air, something about going to the track, and you were kind of talking about Oklahoma. Are you involved with horses?
Yes, I am. My husband's a racehorse trainer, and he breeds horses too. And we have a ranch in Oklahoma, and we have just built a brand new track in Oklahoma City, the Remington Park.
Yeah.
Of which we have our horses stabled there, and it's a fantastic class, world-class racetrack.
Have y'all won any races?
Yes, we have.
Have you?
Yeah.
Won lots of money and all them good things?
Well, the second question, a little shaky on.
Well, it takes a lot of money, doesn't it? I mean,
Yes,
I
it
know very
does.
little about that type
Yes,
of
it
thing,
does.
but I would
But if you
imagine-
have a good breed of horses, you can sell them, and that's where the money is.
Speaking of a good breed, Barbara Mandrell's a thoroughbred.
Oh, isn't she great? I love her.
1973. Everybody had more hair in 73,
Yes,
didn't
yes.
they? All the girls.
Hair was big in 70s.
Here's Barbara. Give a little, take a little, and all those good things.
You've got to give a little, take a little if you want to get a little loving, and do all the things that make your man feel right. And if you give a little, take a little, then you're gonna get a lot of loving, and you're never ever gonna have to spend another lonely night. If he needs a little loving, then hold him. 'Cause if you don't, the fires of love are gonna grow a little cold and dim. And if his day don't go your way, then take it with a little smile. After all, it's the ups and downs of love that make it all worthwhile. You've got to give a little, take a little if you wanna get a little loving, and do all the things that make your man feel right. And if you give a little, take a little, then you're gonna get a lot of loving, and you're never ever gonna have to spend another lonely night. Never mind the times when his feet feel the need for freedom, just as long as you bring him on home to you when you need him. To show you care, you gotta be there when he laughs or when he cries. There's no mistaking, giving and taking is the very best part of life. You've got to give a little, take a little if you wanna get a little loving, and do all the things that make your man feel right. And if you give a little, take a little, then you're gonna get a lot of loving, and you're never ever gonna have to spend another lonely night. to give a little, take a little if you wanna get a little loving, and do all the things that make your man feel right. And if you give a little, take a little, then you're gonna get a lot of loving, and you're never ever gonna have to spend another lonely night. No, you're never ever gonna have to spend another lonely night.
Barbara Mandrell with a great song and a great production. I love that song.
You know what the next segment is?
Yes,
It's called
I do.
Embarrassment Time for Bill and Jody.
I know what you mean.
One for me and one for you.
That really, the song takes it. It's a great song. If you can live with it, I can live without it. Mr. Bill Anderson.
You say you found another you love better. You say you're gonna leave me, pack up and go. You don't wanna hurt me, but you've just gotta have him. And how will I take it? You want to know. I can live without it. If you can face your conscience, I can face my pride. If you can live with it, I can live without it. 'Cause I did the only thing I could do. Baby, I tried. Can live with it, I can live without it. If you can face your conscience, I can face my pride. If you can live with it, I can live without it. 'Cause I did the only thing I could do. Baby, I tried.
That was great. I'm just glad they're not going to play anything of mine on
Oh,
this.
yes, we are. In fact, absolutely
You
next.
better not be.
Yeah, mine was from 1979. Yours is from 1976.
Oh, well, that's a little better.
It was about that time, and I teased this a little bit when we first came on the air. I said about the last time we were together, we worked together, and I'm going to really jog your memory now because I never will forget this. You and I were together riding in the Macy's
Yes.
Thanksgiving Day Parade
Yes.
in New York City.
Coldest day in history.
Absolutely the coldest day. But what I remember the most, they get us up. The parade starts about 8 o'clock in the morning or so. So we have to be there, what, around 5:30, 6 o'clock? Some unbelievable hour.
Really?
And they herd us into this bus, and we're up somewhere north of Central Park, and we're sitting on this bus, and we're freezing. I mean, it really is. It's like a record-breaking. It was
Really?
like 17
It's terrible.
below
And
zero.
the bus was going, and it was the heat and everything, but still, it was freezing.
And Jody was sitting there. I remember you had this big fur coat on, and you were
Yeah.
all bundled up in this fur coat, and you kept saying, "But I'm still cold."
You bet.
Like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
It was on Thanksgiving Day, so all the stores were closed.
Right.
But Macy's, the big store in New York, sponsored the parade. So somebody comes up with the bright idea of going down to Macy's and getting Jody some long-handle underwear. You remember that? Don't look at me like I've never heard this story.
Remember what? I don't know what you're talking about.
They came back to the bus. I remember this very well because somebody took your big fur coat and held it up like a screen, and you went behind that fur coat and put on that long-handle underwear.
I had long underwear on everything, baby.
What did you ride? What float were you riding on?
Oh, Jude, I don't tell you. I don't really remember.
You were there, I know.
Yeah, I was there. I know that
But
I
I
was
remember
there.
I rode on a unicorn float. And when I got down off of there, it was like a gigantic rocky horse. When I got down off of that, my legs were frozen from the
Oh, I
kneecaps
know.
all the way to my toes, and they had to carry me inside
Well, you know,
Macy's.
we had to sing on the floats, too,
Yeah.
which made it worse, because I opened my mouth to sing, and I went, That's what I say.
Your tongue froze to the top of your mouth.
My tongue was somewhere up there. I don't know where it was.
But my claim to fame is being on the bus while Jody Miller put on her long handle underwear.
Oh, thank you.
Sing us a song.
Okay.
What's this called?
Take Time to Know Him.
Here's Jody.
I found somebody I thought I truly loved. He was everything I'd ever been dreaming of. But he was bad, I didn't know it. He had a smile that never did show. All I knew was what I could see, and I knew I wanted him for me. I took him home to Mama. I wanted to be his bride. Mama looked at his book, and then she called me to her side. She said, take time to know him. Love's not an overnight thing. Take time to know him. Please don't rush into this thing. But I didn't listen to Mom. I went straight to the church. I just couldn't wait to be there at home when my man got off work. The preacher was there, I was gonna be his bride. He looked at us both and then he called me to his side. He said, take time to know him. Love's not an overnight thing. You better take time to know him. Please don't rush into this thing. Well, it looked like everything was going to turn out all right. And then I caught him out late one night. There was another woman kissing on my man. Now I know what Mama meant when she took me by the hand and she said, take time to know him. Love is not an overnight thing. Take time to know him. Please don't rush into this thing. Take time to know him. Please don't rush into.
We're having fun on Country Standard
You
Time,
bet we
and I hope
are.
that you are. What'd you say about John Conlee?
Nothing.
Oh, I asked if you knew John Conlee, and
And I said, I don't know him, but I'd like to meet him sometime.
you don't know John Conlee. You know Con Hunley.
Oh,
You know Earl Thomas Conlee. See, people get them all three mixed
yeah,
up.
I guess they do. They would, yeah.
John is the one that used to be an undertaker. He did, really. I'm serious. You didn't know that?
Well, yeah, I did.
And he told me that he's actually kept his, I think it's like an embalmer's license or something that, you know, in case the records ever quit selling.
Well, I guess that's why people go to school.
Why don't you introduce John Conlee? That's the song he's going to do right there.
Oh, he's going to sing now?
Yeah, right now.
Oh,
think he's gonna embalm
straight
somebody?
from the crypt.
I've never seen this lady before in my life. The song's called What I Had With You. Here's John.
What would you have? Let's talk about this.
All I want is what I had with you. What I just can't find with someone new. I've tried other loves, but they won't do. just leave me blue. All I want is what I had with you.
That was John Conlee. What a great voice.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. We'll see you right back here, okay?
Come on back again. Don't say it's the end, or don't you realize?
Welcome back into Country Standard Time. Jody Miller and old Whispering Bill here visiting with you all this week and having a good time on day one. Not having lived in that, you never lived in Nashville at all?
No.
Never have lived here?
No, I just come in to do my records and TV show and leave, you know.
Well, over the years, have you toured a lot with the Nashville people?
No, I haven't. I did a show with Dottie West and Grandpa Jones one time, and I was tickled to death to get to do it. Most of my work was done up in around Chicago and Iowa and like that. I was great in the Corn Belt.
And you mentioned California.
Yes, I got my start in California. I lived there for 7 years.
Yeah. The reason I mention that is I wonder, of course, most of the people whose performance clips we play here, you know,
Yeah.
are Nashville people.
Yes, I noticed that on the sheets that I was reading this morning. I thought, gee whiz, I wish I'd known more of these people. Wonderful, wonderful artists, but I don't know as many I know as you do, of course. But
Did you know Bob Luman?
I met him one time. I really liked him. At the moment I met him, I remember that much about him.
Bob was a very, very talented man. I think I mentioned last time when I hosted this show, Bob was the kind of a guy that when he really put his mind to it, he could walk out on the stage and tear up any audience anywhere. He's one of the few people that could go on the Grand Ole Opry stage almost at will and get an encore. Encores are very hard to come by at the Grand Ole Opry.
Are they?
Yeah.
I just wondered about that.
Yeah, and he could do it. Have you ever been on the Opry?
I was on the Opry, the last performance at the Ryman Auditorium.
Really? But you've never been at the new Opry yet?
No.
Well, shoot, come go with me. And,
Okay, I'll do it. I'll go with
we'll
you.
start us a new duet act.
Okay, great.
Talking about Bob Luman, because we got one of Bob Luman's songs coming up. This was from the year 1974. Bob's got a little bit of the Elvis look.
In this clip, he sure does.
Yeah, the song's called Let Me Make the Bright Light Shine for You. Here's the late Bob Luman.
You're alone, pretty woman, and you don't need to be alone. I know how it is when the nights get long. Come with me, and somewhere between here and the dawn, maybe love will find us before the night is gone. Let me make the bright light shine for you, just the way you need someone to do. There's no sad songs we'll be dancing to, not as long as I keep holding you. Yes, you've loved, pretty woman, and I can tell it's done you wrong. I know how it is when the nights get long. Come with me, and somewhere between here and the dawn, maybe love will find us before the night is gone. Hang along. Let me make the bright light shine, just the way you need someone to do. There's no sad songs we'll be dancing to, not as long as I keep
We look like the typical American couple sitting at home by the fire.
We sure do. And this is usually what I do every evening anyway.
But not with me.
No.
Do you ever fool around?
Is that, well, on camera?
That was a loaded question.
Yes,
That's the
it
title of
was.
the song Joe Stampley's
Sounds
about
like something
to
you
sing.
wrote.
I didn't.
Oh.
I wish I had.
Mr. Joe Stampley.
If the time and the place was right, would you meet me sometime late at night and make love like we both need to? Is this something we could do? It takes a lot of nerve to take a chance. It would be worth it, all this sweet romance. Hope we can get together sometime. Now here's the question that's on my mind. Do you ever fool around? Could you lay your wings aside? Does an angel ever touch the ground? Do you ever fool around? I know this would be a first time thing to make love outside your ring. You're not free and you have your doubts, but with this feeling we'll work it out. 'Cause there's a need deep inside that shows you won't say yes, but you don't say no. And no matter how hard you try, you can't hide the wants in your eyes. Do you ever fool around? Could you lay your wings aside? Does an angel ever touch the ground? Do you ever fool around? Does an angel ever touch the ground? Do you ever fool around?
It's Joe Stampley and Do You Ever Fool Around? You don't ever know how songs come back to back, but I think this is interesting that Do You Ever Fool Around is followed by...
I'm almost ready.
I didn't program
Oh,
this,
I
did
didn't
you?
either. How about that? But anyway, this song, great song written by Mr. Vince Gill. He's also from Oklahoma.
We're going to talk about the Okies because I tell you, you're from Oklahoma. I'm from Georgia. If you took all the people today from Georgia and Oklahoma out of the music business, it'd be a big hole.
Boy, isn't that the truth?
Yeah, we'll see which we'll go for bragging rights. or
Okay,
something.
good. Let's do that.
All right, here's Leona Williams. I'm almost ready.
I'm almost ready to let you loose and find another heart to steal. Well, I don't know who you think you're fooling. I hope you don't think that it's me. It's plain to see that you don't love me anymore.
Leona Williams, I'm almost ready. You got your turn to toss.
I don't get to drop kick?
Nah, drop kicks. I got copyright on that.
All right, this is called tossing it to the commercial. We will toss it to the commercial, and we'll be right back. Left-handed toss. You know, I don't mind us talking back and forth about Oklahoma and Georgia, but I think you've carried it too far.
Well, it was very good of them to put all these Okies on the show. I tell you what, this guy here, he's great.
Well, not only an Okie, he's singing about Oklahoma.
Well, that's even better.
Our ratings in Oklahoma should go way up today.
They will. The 1989 CMA Hall of Fame Award.
Yeah, you're right.
Went to this person, Mr. Hank Thompson.
You bet. Everybody in Oklahoma's danced many a mile to Hank Thompson and the
bet they
Brazos
have,
Valley
too.
Boys, haven't they? Take me back to Tulsa.
Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Where's that girl with the red dress on? Some folks call her Dinah. Stole my heart away from me, went down to Louisiana. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. But I'm not to go to Tulsa. Oh, I wished I could. Let me off on Archer and I'll walk down to Greenwood. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Big smile, never do look sour. Travel all over the country, just a singing by the hour. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Walk and talk with Susie, walk and talk with Susie. Walk and talk with Susie, gonna walk and talk with Susie. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. T-U-L-S-A, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
I have enjoyed being here today with you. You're a delight.
Thank you. I've had so much fun, Bill.
I think we ought to do this again maybe tomorrow.
Let's do it.
All week long. in
Sounds
fact.
like fun to me.
Jody Miller and Bill Anderson on Country Standard Time. She's from Oklahoma, and I said a while ago that I'm from Georgia. Actually, I was born in South Carolina.
Oh, you're just saying that.
Because Leon Everett is going to
Because
close
Leon
out the
Everett
show,
is gonna
and he's
close
from
the show.
South Carolina. We're getting closer to my neck of the woods.
You just got to win, Bill.
No, I just don't want you to get too far ahead of me. The song's called Over, and our show's over for today. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Darling, why can't you and I start over once again? Over. I can't believe we're really over. How could I be fool enough to let such good love die over? Why can't we just start all over? I can't believe that we could be too far gone to try.